Okay, so I cut the last video short because I did problem B wrong, so I had to cut that and make this one. So let's start by graphing these points. We got x at -1, -1, y at 0, 4, and z is at 6, 2. It is off the graph by 1, but we can still work with that. So I'm going to connect the dots. You can clearly see that we have a triangle here, so I don't need to use the triangle inequality theorem. But in order to classify the triangle using its sides, I need to find out what the side lengths are. All right, we haven't done this in a while, so just to remember, we can use Pythagorean theorem to find the lengths of sides. So to find xy, start with xy, I go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I go up 5 over 1. So to use Pythagorean theorem, I got 5 squared plus 1 squared equals xy squared. If I simplify that, 5 squared plus 1 squared is 26. Square root of that does not simplify, so that's just going to be the square root of 26. Now to find, next up we'll do yz. I go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down 2, over 6, down 2. So to find yz, that's going to be 6 squared plus 2 squared equals yz squared. So 6 squared plus 2 squared, that's 40. So yz is going to be the square root of 40, which simplifies to 2 square roots of 10. Okay? So then last up, we got to do xz. xz, I'm going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Up 1, 2, 3. Over 7, up 3. So that's going to be 7 squared plus 3 squared equals xz squared. That's going to be 49 plus 9. Square root of that, so that's going to be square root of 58. That does not simplify at all. Okay? So we've got the side lengths now. And when they're in their unsimplified form, we can tell what is the small, medium, and large. xy is the small, yz is the medium, xz is the large side. Square root of 26, that's smaller than square root of 40. Square root of 40 is smaller than the square root of 58. So now we can set this up and see what is the relationship between a squared plus b squared and c squared, because that's going to determine what type of triangle this is. So we've got, I'm going to do it off to the side here, square root of 26 squared plus the square root of 40 squared. Running out of room, so let me move this over. What is its relationship? What am I going to fill into that bubble with the square root of 58 squared? Okay? So how is this going to work? Square root of 26 squared, that's 26. Square root of 40 squared is 40. What do I fill in here? Square root of 58 squared is 58. So I get 66 and 58. What do I fill in here? Well, 66 is bigger than 58. So since the small sides dominate, this is going to be an acute triangle. An acute scalene triangle. So that is how you do it in the coordinate plane. You need to find the side lengths and then check a squared plus b squared. What's its relationship with c squared? All right, so we got a couple examples there for you. I want you to do the you try nows. We can go over those in class. So pause the video now, try to work those out. And then just remember, the big thing to know from this section is that you need to check. Do you have a triangle? Is small plus medium, is that greater than your large side? Do you even have a triangle? And then if you have a triangle, use this table to classify it. And to classify it, you're looking at a squared plus b squared. What's its relationship with c squared? If the small sides dominate, that's acute. If they are equal, that's right. And if the big side dominates, that's obtuse. Let me know if you have any questions. Reference those problems. do the You Try Nows. We'll go over them in class. Be safe, be good, and I'll see you when I see you.